Hey guys, welcome back. Just a little seedling update for you here. So the wild peppers have mostly all germinated. A couple in here that I've taken out that have already germinated, they're in the tent now, they're in dirt. These guys need to be potted up into soil very quickly. So what happened with my variegated sugar rush stripey was loads came up in the rock wall. I transplanted them into dirt and then they never made roots and they all died. So I'm trying again, just directly sowing them into dirt. Hopefully that makes a difference and they pull through. I had a couple of really nice looking variegated ones, but they unfortunately died. I'm moving on to the seed tray. This is quite astonishing. This quote unquote variegated nasturtium, not seeing much evidence of that. It's huge. 3 seeds germinated. Got 2 plants left. I killed one purposefully and I ate it, and it was a very interesting tasting thing. But yeah, evidently that needs to be potted up. It's getting huge. Nothing on the coyotes and white yet. Again, only planted them 2 weeks ago, so it's not terrible. Scorpion douglas, nothing there yet. Jay's pink Reaper lemon, nothing on that one yet. However, the Tiberius Mauler caramel, there is definitely something coming up now. Scared about that one. Roca brown, absolutely nothing. Gangster lemon starburst, a couple of seedlings coming up there. Orion, nothing yet. The sweet splash Electra variegated tomato, a couple of seedlings coming up now. Quite slow to germinate those. Very strange. Blue stick tomatoes, got a decent number of them. Same with the Barclay tie-dye pinks, there's quite a lot in there. And with the pink boys. Nicotiana sylvestris, the nicotine flowering tobacco. Nothing on that yet. The Primo Lucifer XL, got 2 seedlings. Oh boy. Basil, little bit of basil came up, not too much. Marigold, only 1 germinated so far. And I have no idea what this is. This looks like a tomato seedling, but I didn't plant any tomato seedlings on purpose in that cell, so no idea. Purple shiso, nothing yet. Anise, we got nothing yet. Cucumbers, we got 3. I don't know why I started them so early. It's probably way too early to start them. Whoops. Shallots, no shallots germinated yet. Buzz button, we got 1 little seedling in there. Fennel, I think we got 2 seedlings for. And Aries mixed basil, yeah, we got a couple there. But yeah, next main job is to transplant these 3 into dirt. The way I transplanted these is I just put them straight in dirt. I don't take them out the rock wool, I leave the rock wool attached. Just kind of avoids having to damage the root systems. Hey guys, welcome back. It's the 5th of February and I'm delighted to announce that the vast majority of the pepper seedlings have started to germinate. So the soil's a bit on the dry side at the moment. It's been about a week since I last watered. Very much trying not to overwater this year. That was one of the biggest points of failure last year, was me overwatering everything. So a couple of things that I need to point out. One is the Guyana cross Black Bikino cross variegated sugar rush stripey F1. I've got, looks like 2 seedlings for. I was definitely expecting it not to germinate, so the fact that it has is very good. We've got a few no-showers. One of them is the Bubblegum 7 orange purple flower. Right now there's not even like a bulge in the soil where I'd expect to see one, so as I said, it's still early days. It's still only been 2 weeks. White Vitale, getting some of them. Getting orange scorpions, very excited about them. Even though it's just a basic variety, it's still very cool. But yeah, the purpose of this is just to give everything water really. And walk you through my method on how I do that. So how I water them when they're this young is, first of all, I get my favourite beverage in the world, apple tango. It's absolutely delicious and plants love it too. I'm just kidding, this is actually water out of Autumn's fish tank. Full of nutrients, full of goodness for plants, but not too spicy so that the plants can't take up those nutrients. It's not going to cause any nutrient burn. So I'll take my lovely smelling beverage. Pour a cold one. Get my trusty measuring implement, featured in Let's Grow Hydro. And I'll start from the back and I'll give one full Robbie to each cell. In fact, I might even do two because it really is quite dry. Then I'm going to repeat that process pretty much all the way down. Don't know if you can see the Megatron jalapeno. I've got like 7 sprouts. I'm not sure why I tossed so many seeds in this cell, but I don't think the seeds looked great. I think they were a bit dark. So I tossed them all in. Oh my god, they all came up. I should have had faith. But yeah, I'll get this done. And then the next update will probably be in about a week's time, and we'll see what else has germinated. Hopefully we'll have 100% germination on all the cells. Hey guys, welcome back to Growing with Isotope. Today I'm going to show you around the seedlings that I've got. It's February the 12th, it's been about a week since the last update. This is my quote unquote variegated nasturtium. Not seeing a lot of evidence of variegation at this point, but I'm very hopeful for its future. Growing very well. Definitely one of my most vigorous plants right now. In this little tub, got various wild peppers, still haven't germinated yet. On the seedling tray, started to get some peppers coming through, coyotes and white. Still waiting on scorpion douglas, Jay's pink reaper lemon, Tiberius Mauler caramel coming along nicely. Nothing from the Rocopica brown yet. Gangstar lemon starburst, got a few sprouts. Orion, there's a couple coming up today. The tomatoes are all looking good. All working on their true leaves at the moment. Primo Lucifer XL, I've got 3 sprouts for. A 4th one coming up by the look of it. Basil, got plenty of that. Fennel's doing alright. Buzz button, the singular sprout that I got, is doing okay. No shallots. Massive cucumber plant. 1 anise plant. No anise hyssopus yet. No purple shizos yet. And some more basil. And that's it for this seedling tray. Progress has been quite slow because sunlight has been quite low. Only really today as the sun come out. Now, in the tent is a much more different story. So over here on the left we've got my wild peppers. They're doing amazingly, with the exception of this one. The Ricotta Giant cross with the Cap 1491 seems to have something genetic going on where it can't produce true leaves. The rest of them though, Rhomboideum, Lanceolatum, CGM 19198, which is Capsicum oxymium, the Eschbognassi, all looking rather good. And coming through here, variegated sugar rush peach stripey M3s. Looks like quite a few of them have variegation, which is excellent. Texas rice is probably the furthest along out of all of them, no surprise. Now on the seedling tray, just pull it out slightly. As you can see, a lot of stuff has germinated. It's looking very good. I think I'm due a water today. It's been a week since I watered it, so I'll probably do that tomorrow. But yeah, things looking really good. The Megatron jalapenos will come through looking great. True leaves coming through, and the New Mix Lola lutein is the furthest along of all my seedlings. It's got a good pair of true leaves coming through. Matapinos, by the look of it, looks like there's some that are quite strongly variegated, which is great. Now, don't know if you can see back there very well, but this little guy here appears to be variegated, which is a bit of a mystery for me because it's an F1. It shouldn't be variegated, but the parents on that one are unstable, so you know, these things can happen. F1 plants can apparently be variegated if one of the parents is unstable. Very interesting stuff either way. It's the Ahi Guyana crossed with the Black Burkina crossed with the variegated sugar stripey F1. I wasn't expecting to see any F1 plants which are variegated, but here we are. We have at least one, maybe two, which are showing signs of variegation out of, looks like 5 sprouts. So very interesting stuff. My chinenses along the back row there, they're all starting to sprout, starting to come up. I imagine it won't be long before I need to do a big up potting exercise, so very much looking forward to that. Gonna keep stuff for different people. I know my mum will be getting a couple of plants. Some of the allotment people will be getting some plants. There'll be plenty to go around. But yeah, they're all looking very healthy at the moment, so touch wood, a lot of these survive the transplant process and we get quite a few plants out of it. Good afternoon, pepper lovers, and welcome back to another update. It's currently February 22nd and I've got a great update for you guys. So this is how the variegated nasturtium's looking, and I've got a couple of tomatoes down there too, and some are tomatoes, and there's one cucumber in there, looking very good. So quite a lot's changed. It's been over a week since my last video. We had all the windows in the house replaced, so that's taken up a lot of my time, but I've been looking after the seedlings very well. These still need to be watered in, so I kind of just sat in the fresh compost right now. I did these yesterday, and the vast majority of these lovely looking peppers were done today. Definitely not during my work day, but yeah, they look absolutely fantastic. They're going to be great. So you'll see 3 varieties back there in the solar cups. They are the Ahi Guyana cross with the Black Burkina crosses, and I'm going to be keeping them inside on my windowsill this year. And that one on the right is the Ahi Guyana cross variegated sugar stripey F1. Very excited to be bringing you that cross. It's going to be lovely. And yeah, everything's looking really good. And then we've even got some more down here. I think I counted 53 different plants I've got. I'm going to be giving some of them away, and of course some of them failed to germinate totally. I think notable examples include the Baccatum chinense crosses, the Primo Lemon Drop, Boot Orange Copenhagen cross Ahi Pineapple. They did not germinate, unfortunately. But the good news is we have a lot of spreads for other varieties, and there's still some there in the back that I have yet to put up. I'm waiting for them to get a bit bigger first. But yeah, Sweet Moruga, Submarine, Tiger Fang F2, so that's the Tiger Gum Peach Onion cross that I reviewed last year. That's the F2 from that. The Ricotto Giant cross Cap 1491 is growing beautiful looking leaves finally, and you can see there, let me get that out actually. Look at that. These are bloody beautiful. Trying my hardest to keep all of these alive. They look fantastic. Every single seed that I sowed came up variegated. I didn't do any pruning or anything. This is just pure luck. I'm really hoping to keep at least a couple of these. Just look at the size of some of my wilds right now. They're growing way faster than I thought they might. This is the Eshbolkanasi F2 from Chris Fowler. Looking beautiful. The Variegata cross Sugar Rush Peach cross Poblano Gold. Looking beautiful. The Tiamat F3, the Kangstar White Tie cross with an unknown super hot. I picked the one that looks most like Kangstar White Tie leaves. I'm hoping for a more annuum dominant plant. Everything's looking good. I hate to say it because that is a big jinx. One thing that I should say as well is if you look at those plants back there, you can see they're a little bit tatty. It's because I am suspecting that the thrips are making a reappearance. I did find one, but it was dead, so it's kind of inconclusive, but I think the thrips are making a reappearance. The reason I say that is because I had issues with thrips coming out of this compost last year. Even though I did microwave it, which took bloody ages, I still had some thrips coming out of it. So apparently thrips can survive the microwave, which is just wonderful. Look at these Matapinos, they look great. Beautiful. But yeah, thrip eggs or thrips can survive being microwaved. They can survive boiling water being poured on them. What they can't survive though is hydrogen peroxide and the nuclear pesticide that I have. So I'm hoping that if thrips really do make a reappearance, as I suspect from looking at these leaves that they have, then I should be able to nuke them with that pesticide, and fingers crossed it shouldn't stunt the plant's growth too much before I kick them outside. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll be with you in the next update. Good afternoon, pepper lovers, and welcome back. It's currently the 29th of February, and all my plants are looking very, very good. It's been about just over a week since I potted them all up. As you can see, they're looking fantastic. Even little herbs in there, if you can see them. Hard to see, but yeah, my little herbs down there are looking really good. Variegated nasturtium at the back, looking great. It's definitely starting to take over. I'm going to need to put it outside at some point. And then if I come down a level, we can see everything that I've transplanted pretty much is sort of taken hold in their new pots. And the solo cut peppers, they're looking rather good. They've grown quite a bit since I transplanted them a week ago. Really happy with the progress, especially on this guy, the Tangerine Tiger F5. That really didn't seem to have any transplant shock at all, and it just started growing. Similar kind of story with the Chiltepin Lemon Drop, Pimenta Barra de Ribeiro. They all had very small root systems, so they weren't really affected too much by the up part. The yellow Cyril there, it did curl for a while, but it seems to have uncurled itself. The Ahi Santa Cruz cross purple flower Baccatum seems okay. The orange ghostly jalapeno definitely starting to push out some rapid growth now. The super boot didn't even flinch during the repotting process, it just kept going. If we move over to this side, you can see that the Megatron jalapeno here, not too happy looking, a bit of leaf curl. Not too fussed about it though, I know it's still growing, so I'm not going to pay too much mind to that. So this one here, the Antep Ahi Dolma cross, looking very good, pushing out lots of new growth. Variegated Sugar Rush cross Poblano Gold at the back. It's been growing quite steadily. The two Gochujang King F1 plants, they're not really growing much, but they're looking very good. So they did have some leaf curl going on, but that's sorted itself out. Similar kind of story for the Bear Bear Coffee. Looked like crap for a while, started to really bounce back recently, so I'm really happy with that. Two Matapino plants, they've recently just started to push out lots of new growth through the top. I'm going to be giving one of them away to someone. There's a bronze, it's looked better. Same kind of story with the Brazilian Starfish Yellow cross Sugar Rush Peach F4. It looked kind of horrible and then it bounced back very quickly. Now the most exciting bit in my opinion, the wild peppers down here, looking great. Look at this, they are massive compared to last week. It's the Eshbokonasi F2. Texas rice behind it, giving it a run for its money. CGM 19198 back there, Capsicum Eximium, looking great. Rhomboidium is absolutely huge. Can't wait to get fruit off of that, it's going to be great. Might not fruit this year, but I'll keep it for next year. This one, it looked like crap for a long time, but then it kind of recently bounced back. The New Mexico lutein, this one at the back here, it didn't really look like crap, but it did stop growing, but it's definitely growing again now. Like that's looking amazing. The Ricotta Giant Cross Cat 1491, somehow it was, if you remember a long time ago, it was just a pair of cotyledons for ages. Didn't want to grow any leaves, but then all of a sudden two branches came out, and yeah, they're growing from there. It smells really nice actually. The Tiamat F3 Kangstar White Tie Pheno. I picked the one that looked most like the Kangstar White Tie to continue on. It looks pretty great, to be honest. Happy with that. This is one that I didn't water when I transplanted it. So the plants that I watered after transplanting, they gave me a lot of leaf curl. They were very dramatic looking. The ones that I didn't definitely did better, so I'll bear that in mind for next time. And the red solo cut peppers and like yellow pot noodle cut pepper back here are the ones I've just up potted today, so I'm a little bit behind, but I imagine it won't make much difference. Sweet Moruga, look at that, so healthy looking. These I watered the other day for the first time since putting them up. Tiger Fang F2, looking absolutely gorgeous. Look at those dark leaves, I love that. White Fatale, yeah, looks like crap, but the parent plant looked like crap too, so not fussed. Submarine, looking great. This Sweet Splash Electra Variegated Tomato here, fantastic. Can't wait to grow that one and try some of the fruit off of it. No variegation so far, but I think that's pretty normal for this one. Billy's Bonnet from Kansas Gardener, look at that, fantastic. I think I'm going to have quite a successful year this year, and obviously I can't end an update without talking about these guys. So the Variegated Sugar Rush M3, there's some real stunners in here with the tree leaves coming out now. Tree leaves coming out, looking great. Yeah, just fantastic. I can't wait. I'm gonna have to split these up at some point. There's not going to be an easy task to choose from this bunch, So 10 seeds from a variegated branch, and all 10 of them came up variegated. So that kind of supports my theory that seeds from a variegated branch have more chance of coming up variegated. So yeah, one of these plants will be lucky enough to continue on to M4, and from there we'll make a selection for M5, and then at the end of the year hopefully we'll have M5 seeds and I'll be able to sell them, which means you guys will be able to have some M5 variegated sugar rush stripies growing. Fantastic. Look at this lanceolatum. Tiny plants compared to domesticated cultivars, domesticated species. Tiny. And on that note, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.